Hi there, and welcome to another episode of Probate Notes. I'm your host, Sam Price, and I have a very special guest today. It is Bud Garvin. He is a probate referee appointed by the state comptroller's office. Hi there, Bud. How are you today?
Hi,
Thank you for
nice.
being on. Thank you for being on
Thank you.
today. Bud, you're a probate referee. I just kind of want to before we talk about the work of a probate referee, I just want to talk a little bit about your background and where you're from.
Okay, and my background was from this area. I graduated Chaffey High School in Ontario, but my basic business background was I was a business broker for many years, selling businesses. That was from the time I was 22 years old. My company was at that time United Business Investments. Uh, Became big. We sold it to a public company. Uh, and like many people, then I thought it was the money didn't go as far as I thought. So I was back in working again. But again, it was appraising businesses, selling businesses. Start with and appraising businesses. Then I met a referee in Riverside, William Scott, and he got me told that with my background to take the test. I took the test. I passed the test and was appointed in 1997 is when I became a referee. But my background was strictly businesses at that time. So uh, I didn't have any trouble falling into the real property because I did dabble around in it with a business. All businesses usually own property. So the valuation process was always pretty easy.
And how does a probate referee differ from a traditional real estate appraiser?
As a probate referee, we're not referees. I mean, we're not appraisers. We are referees, uh, and we're supposed to do the best for the estate. We're sort of like the right hand of the judge. It's the type of thing that he should be able to believe us and to work with us. As far as that goes, we are also, in addition, we're to an appraiser. We are officers of the court. And then sometimes people forget, and we have to remind we are officers of the court, and with that carries the same responsibilities as it would as an attorney or somebody like that, to be a professional and to be truthful and to do the best that you can. But again, real estate appraisers do appraisals for businesses because they're going to finance it or something. For us, as you would know, that we're doing valuations. I have one on my desk now that's 1972, and I have to value the property for 1972. There's ways of doing it. The experience helps on that. But there's another catch to that. 1972, California had inheritance tax. And so those forms are supposed to be filled out. Unfortunately, there's nobody in Sacramento who knows what those forms are. There's only a few reads and know how to fill them out. So we do have that type of thing because we're always doing something.
Do you see some common mistakes that are made over and over again when inventory and appraisals are submitted to you?
Yeah, the most common mistakes is not submitting parcel numbers for property. Unfortunately, today the courts and everybody, especially the assessors, they're going completely into parcel numbers. Legal descriptions are very nobody even knows how to find something with a legal description. It's the parcel number that we need. The other thing in the counties is there's multiple courts. We see a lot of bad addresses where they'll put like now, of course, in San Bernardino, California, you have the courts. We'll have a lot of people, attorneys putting the main courthouse instead of the Fontana probate court. These type of mistakes are bad.
Mm-hmm.
But the description of the property is the other thing. I have one that I was going over today. I had to do. It was a mobile home, and it just says a 1,300 square foot mobile home. Well, that's not enough. Even though that there's not a parcel number to it, it's in a part. We need to know the make, the model, the size, uh, so it's description that we need. OS, it's description always.
So being complete can kind of make sure that your appraisal goes through a little easier and faster than kind of leaving out a lot of the detail that is needed.
I
Um,
see. I see reports going through 15 and 20 days because they are complete reports. And every referee, or myself, I'll have 5 or 6 on my desk. I look through and I take care of the easy ones right off the bat. If everything's there, get it out, do it. So definitely, that's the most complete. You can't tell us too much. We always can use more information.
More information is better than less information.
Yep.
And a picture is worth 1,000 words. Yes.
Really, especially on all the other assets, houses, we're all used to doing those, and we can get pictures of the house, and we can do that. But on all the other assets, it's just the best thing you can do. When you ask another thing on a mistake on stocks and bonds, we need that. We have to have uh, the
QSIP.
the QSIP. It's just important. We don't need the person to run the values. We're going to run them anyhow. And a common mistake that's sometimes made within your industry is that they'll give us a value on the stock, and it might be the value close that day. Well, that's not what the rules, what they say. They're supposed to be the high, the low, and they meet them in between. So we use a service to tell us these kind of things. So.
Are you seeing any new rules or guidelines or trends from the state controller's office or the courts?
No, we have a slight slow up in the controller's office at this point, mainly because we did have a new controller and a complete change of staff, our chief attorney and all that. But no, they other than the worst part is the slowness. The state of California is slow, and anything we're doing is slow. The courts, as you probably know, especially in my county, we have excellent. Our judges have been very, very good for us in pro. And a lot of that has to be that as they switch judges, attorneys like yourself, certified, when you teach these judges how to work, it makes it a lot better. And we run pretty smooth as far as that goes. So I haven't seen any new rules. People are questioning the 750,000 thing, but nothing more than it just be the standards on it. They've been pretty good here.